Hey guys, Dantic bringing you a guide on Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. He's a ranged Vanguard hero, or tank in layman's terms. Yes, a tank, in the same category as the Hulk and Groot. The main reason for this is his natural high HP and his Shield of the Sephirim, which projects an 800 HP barrier in front of him, protecting his team behind. It even blocks ultimates like Scarlet Witches, so angling it just right will be invaluable to winning games. Also, he does a surprising amount of ranged damage, taking out most DPS heroes that try to tangle with him solo. He can also briefly fly around, letting him get up to shenanigans. Best of all though, on a long cooldown, he can create a seamless portal between two locations. You'll see in the footage I show later that you can use this to great effect. Just make sure to watch the build up of Dark Magic and release it with Maelstrom of Madness before it sends you into an anti-heal state. So first I'll give an overview of his skills, and then I'll run through what they do in practice mode, then I'll highlight an example match so you can see if this is the hero for you. This is Doctor Strange, the Vanguard hero with a natural 600 HP and a 3-star difficulty rating, though I think he's probably closer to a 1 or a 2. He's fairly easy to use. His auto attack is Daggers of Denak, and it does a lot of damage, able to absolutely melt anything at range. As you can see, it doesn't have the fastest attack speed, but if you're good at landing these, you'll take out enemies very quickly. And the reason it does so much damage is because you start building up dark energy with the price of magic here. If you build up full 100 magic, you'll start taking negative healing, which means that if you get healed, you actually take damage instead, which is not what you want. So you can release it with Maelstrom of Madness, which is another powerful ability. The more dark magic you have, the more damage it'll do in a large AoE, or it'll do considerably more if you have the team up ability with Bruce Banner or the Hulk on your team. Whenever he's around, if you do Maelstrom of Madness, you're going to do quite a bit more damage. Then he has Cloak of Levitation. Just by pressing left shift, you enter flying mode, so you'll fly around like Iron Man or Storm does, able to descend with left control or ascend with spacebar. Another cool ability he has is Pentagram of Farala. You are able to put down one portal and then place another one at a different location, and those two are linked, able to seamlessly move between them at will. This has an extremely long cooldown of over 2 minutes. So you won't be using this very often, but it can win games for you because you can place this behind enemy lines or jump in on them, or use it in a really cool way like I do in the gameplay coming up. Then he has Shield of the Sephirim. It blocks damage in front of him as you hold it. It has 800 HP until it breaks, and then you'll have to wait till it recharges. His ultimate is Eye of Agamotto. It stuns everyone hit by it in a large radius around him. It also knocks out their souls, and those souls take damage. So if you do AoE abilities, or your friends do AoE abilities, it's going to hit both them and their soul, taking them out very quickly. So if you hit a large group of enemies with Eye of Agamotto, they're basically all going to die, which you'll see in the gameplay coming up as well. So let's get right into practice mode so you can see how this all works together. Here we are in training mode. The first thing I want to point out is what you'll notice most with Doctor Strange. He has this barrier here. As long as I hold right click, it's going to stay up. You'll notice that the HP is going down just above my targeting reticule. It's at 530 right now, and it will continue to go down the more damage it takes. If I let it go, my allies are going to start taking those hits instead of me, and the shield will regenerate fairly quickly. Then I can put it back up again, and I'll have a full 800 HP. So you can keep your team relatively safe behind this barrier. It blocks a lot of things, including ultimates. It can block Scarlet Witch's ultimate, for example. It can block other Doctor Strange's ultimates, for example. It's a very powerful ability, and you should use it often, even though your auto attack does a lot of damage, able to 3-shot these 250 HP Doombots. It does well over 100 damage if you hit them in the head, which is a lot of damage for an ability like this on a tanky hero. You'll notice that you start generating dark magic as you attack. I'm at 36 right now. It'll continue to go up the more I auto attack, and it will continue to rise until I enter this state here, the state of anti-healing, and if I heal at all, I'm going to take damage instead. However, I can dissipate this dark magic with my E, like so. Doctor Strange is actually very good in combat. You want to build up your dark magic and get the enemies low enough, and then you want to just use your E there to finish them off, or get them low enough that you can finish them off with your auto attacks, which are very easy to land and deal a lot of damage. The other option is to use Eye of Agamotto. It knocks out their souls, which can be damaged, and it stuns them for a long duration, letting you finish them off yourself or having your friends finish them off for you. It's a very, very powerful ultimate if you get it off. So in order to get it off, you want to approach your enemies like this and then cast it. And in this state, they are very vulnerable. You're going to need a few kills before they're able to do anything about it. Another way of getting off your ulti is to use left shift, which sends you for about 6 seconds into flight mode, so you can ascend with spacebar and descend with left control. You want to get behind enemies sneakily and then use your Eye of Agamotto and finish them all off. So who's to say Doctor Strange can't be sneaky? If Bruce Banner or the Hulk is on your team, you have a more powerful E. As I build up my dark magic charges, you'll see that it does a lot more damage and it has that green explosion around it. Then we have his F ability. With the first cast, you put a portal down, and then you can move the second one and place it with left click, and it opens up a portal from there to there where I've put it, so you can pass right through it and get right into the action, or you can simply attack him from outside the portal and remain relatively safe. It's a very powerful ability, but you'll notice that super long cooldown there, well over 2 minutes, so you got to utilize it well and make sure you let the team know that you are utilizing it. So that's Doctor Strange. You want to, in most cases, keep your team safe behind your barrier here, and when that goes down, you want to start laying into your enemies and get it back up. You want to make sure to release your dark energy before you go into anti-heal mode, like so. You can see it does a lot of damage, and then you want to finish off your targets. This hero is surprisingly aggressive compared to some of the other tanks, so you want to make sure you keep trying to get those kills, as well as keep your healers safe from incoming fire. If you see a massive ulti coming out, it's your job to put up your barrier and shield everyone from it. And also, don't be afraid to fly around and try to get the jump on people, because like I said, you do a lot of damage as this hero. So let's jump into a real game. It's not a game I dominate, but it's a game that really shows you what Doctor Strange can do. Okay, here we are. Doctor Strangely, the enemy team isn't here in the center yet, but your job as Doctor Strange is to be on the front line, so I get up on ahead and wait for them to come. I break some of the terrain here to get rid of their cover, and I see that they're coming from the top, so I begin auto-attacking. You don't need to use your shield straight away, unless there's a lot of focus fire against your team. It's better just to be damaging the enemies and making sure that you're contributing, because when your shield is up, you're not really doing anything. So I proceed to take out the Hulk, and the rest of the game goes fairly well. So I'll stop talking and leave you to it. Thanks so much for watching, let me know below, and for everything RPG and Marvel Rivals, you're in the right place. Ciao friends.
The man castle becomes a turret.
I'm hurt.
You're welcome.
You know what to do, spiders? No! Spiders don't go down
Healing
this
energy.
easy. This is gonna hurt. Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
I'm opening a portal.
This is real!
I'm altering.
I like the cold. Mine's in place. We're finding our groove.
You're welcome. Out, dark magic.
You'll want to protect your room.
My body is rejuvenated.
Endless battle.
Trophy!
Increasing hell.
Spider mode! Want you shot, Spider? It's okay. Admit it. You need me. A nice deep breath. One hurt.
Judge, jury, executioner!
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. I am ready to put on a show.
More powerful yet. By the
Another salt and let them come and face the queen of
hands are
hell.
shaking again. Focus.
Control lost. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Spider mode.
Pure chaos!
By the
This is real firepower!
Control seized.
Team player, that's me.
Whatever this machine amplified, it does no longer.
The area's almost yours.
adding to your underworld army, huh?
We found a point. This is gonna hurt.
I'll patch you up. Don't mind me. I'm just
My body is rejuvenated.
team player. That'll be it.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Tremble before blast! Turrets low. I'm infantry again. Our enemies are near.
I'll patch you up.
More powerful yet.
Look up behind you. You made me. Hey, Parker. Go, girl. I am the god. I am ready to put on a show. Seconds before you attack. Get ready. Wow, you look tough.
You look like you belong in height.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Some call me arrogant. Mostly they're jealous.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. Now.
Our enemies are near.
I'll patch you up.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
A feast for my crew!
Mission area is yours. Spider mode.
A successful operation.
A truffle biscuit.
Another hit for Luna.
I'll patch you up.
I want a soul.
Snowball fight.
Nothing here. Suspicious.
All right.
A shortcut through space.
Mine's in flight.
You better get a look behind you.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. I don't have to be center stage.
Out, dark magic! Another falls to the Sorcerer Supreme. By the Eye of Agamotto!
Grand finale.
The Vishanti guide me. Such newfound power.
Was awesome.
I don't have to be center stage. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Tremble before blast!
A nice deep freeze. I am ready to put on a show! We are undefeatable!
By the eye of a...
Brave taste of hell.
The area is almost yours!
The mystic arts won't fail me again.
Control lost! Time for some fireworks. I'm counting on you, friends.
You're welcome.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Out, dark magic! Healing energy.
You're ready for it.
By the fangs of Farala, that was a fine battle.
A feast for my crows! When I rise, they fall.
Heads up, hostiles! I purge the darkness!
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control Z!
Comes a turret!
I'm counting on you. Time to celebrate. Some fire. I don't have to be center stage. Why'd we stop, Spider?
Some ranged firepower.
Another epic victory! Big win! Need some help.
Patch you up.
I don't have to be center stage.
Out, dark magic! Another falls to the sorcerer.